Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I like to share any and all things that bring me joy, hence the name Sharelation. We are now in August, so it's been 7 months of me doing this kind of bag tally with you, and I really enjoyed this journey because it really makes me look back at my collection again, using what I have, appreciating what I have, loving what I have, and really trying to rotate my collection and see what I'm actually doing day to day. So this month, for the past month of July, I actually only used 7 bags in the month. I, as you can see, it's been a Goyard heavy month, and I'll talk through that in a bit as well. So without further ado, I'll just talk through each bag, how many times I've used it, and a little bit of my thought process along the way. So coming in at the top place is my latest Goyard purchase. Now, if you've watched my previous videos or my recent videos, you'll know which one that is. And that is the lovely Goyard Belvedere PM bag. This is in the smaller size. There is also an MM, and you can see I bought this in the color gray. Matches my nails today. And I've really enjoyed using this. I used this for a total of 14 times in the month of July. I guess it's pretty true. Like I do that. I do this when I get a new bag. I tend to use it a lot up front, and then it just starts to rotate into my collection. I guess that's the natural tendency. When you get something new, you want to use it a lot. So 14 times in the month of July, and it's really been a very useful bag, really fun bag to use. I'm not too bothered by this little tab that you have to kind of loop through when you close it. Right now it's empty, but when the bag is full, it's easier to put this leather piece through the this little opening here. Right now, because it's empty, when I push it down to try to get the tab up, it's a little harder, but when it's full, it's a lot easier. I've enjoyed using this because it fits quite a bit, and it has a back pocket that holds my phone. So I've done a dedicated video on this before. Have a watch if you want to see what fits, how much it weighs, and I've really been enjoying this quite a bit. I do see this being a steady one in my rotation. So 14 times in the month of July. Next up is another bag that I've been using a little more because I got something new for it. That is my Longchamp Le Pliage pouch in the color, I think it's graphite gray. I recently added this very handy strap from Dress Up Your Purse. It can be detached very easily with these clasps here, and you have this little ring, leather ring around both sides of the strap to keep it in place. This stays on. It was very easy to put on. I mean, once you put it on once, you really won't take it off unless you really want to undo the whole thing. I've used this a total of 7 times in the month of July because it was just a really easy, convenient go-to bag. You know how much fits in here. I've done videos on this before. And now with this extra strap, it's even easier because you can just grab it and go, sling it across your body. It fits your essentials. I don't need to go on too much about it. I've used this pretty consistently until I decided to, rotate through my collection. So 7 times in the month of July. Coming in next is my trusty Everlane backpack. I won't talk too much more about this, but I really only use this bag when I'm commuting to work. This is the Everlane backpack. I think it's called the Day backpack in the kind of charcoal gray color. I still use this for work quite a bit. I should use my my tote bags more because it's the summer, but this is really the easier option for me because you can just really be hands-free. You don't have to worry about the straps on the tote kind of falling off your shoulder. So I use this 6 times in the month of July. And then I used another Goyard bag, which is this mini Anjou bag in the color navy. And this is the reversible one, so inside is fully leather lined. Actually, this one is as well on the flap. Just inside is like the canvas kind kind of bright yellow material. So I used this for a total of 4 times in the month of July. It was very easy and handy. Now that it's the summer, I can put this over my shoulder with no problem, because you can see the strap drop is not too big. So in the winter months when I have a coat on, it's a little harder to kind of sling it across your shoulder. So this is a really, really cute, like little tiny tote on your shoulder, handheld, crook of the arm, really easy bag to use. Total of 4 times. Then, of course, I have to rotate this one in my collection. This is my Goyard Plumette bag in the white color. I used this 3 times in the month of July, mainly when I was commuting to work. I kind of mixed this in with that one there. So don't need to speak more about this. This has really been a surprise to me in terms of how often I rotate this one in each month. Okay, then there were 2 days in the month where I didn't use a bag at all. Probably didn't go out those days, so that's probably why I didn't use a bag. So 2 times. And the last 2, I say, are my very carefree, no fuss, no worry bags in my collection. It's nothing fancy. So I have the Uniqlo, very popular kind of Uniqlo sling bag in this beige color, and this MZ Wallace Crosby crossbody bag. I use each of these just once in the month of July. I think I was going somewhere where really crowded, just didn't want to catch any attention. Maybe it was raining heavily that day. I just wanted a very simple, carefree, stress-free bag. If it got ruined, not a huge deal. Probably would have sustained, the elements of that day. Even if it got wet and soaked, I think it would have been fine if I dried it. So that's kind of why sometimes I rotate these more carefree bags, and they happen to be lower in price point. So sometimes I do believe you need this kind of bag in your life where you just can't be bothered. Like, you don't want to ruin anything, you don't want to catch attention, you don't want to just worry about having a more expensive bag on you. Let me know in the comments below if you have that feeling as well. But that's really it for the month of July. 7 bags in the month of July. So now that we're into August, I'm going to continue doing this tally, and towards the end of the year, I will add up all my bags in my collection and reveal how often I've used the bag in the entire year of 2024. And that will be really interesting to see, because it will really show what I gravitate more towards or not, and then maybe think about if I want to downsize or sell some of the bags because of the frequency I use it. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, comments. Love to have a conversation down below with you. And as always, stay happy and healthy, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.